Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for the Walking Dead universe and another video for the Walking Dead Daryl Dixon. We're going to be doing our predictions video for the upcoming episode of Daryl Dixon. This is for Season 3, Episode 2, and just kind of the rest of the season as well too, because we did get a this season promo for it. So want to go into, of course, some of the footage that we got and some of the knowledge we have going into the other 6 episodes this season. So the review is out for the premiere. Really sluggish first episode, but I'm hoping that this season can pick up now that we are in, this new community, of course, that we're going to see in episode 2. There is a clip that is released, which the friggers uploaded the clip before episode 1 even came out, so you could have watched this a few days ago, guys, but it's out, so if you want to see a clip from it, it's a pretty good clip, actually, I will say. It's basically Daryl, and Carol, which they reveal that he finds her in the sneak peek. That's why there's no tension in the cliffhanger at all. Like, they're sitting there wondering, are the fans gonna get on the edge of their seat because Daryl can't find Carol? I'm like, they see the fucking characters together in the fucking sneak peek. Like, Walking Dead, seriously, you have missed the amount of tension that you used to have, okay? I am not worried about Carol. I am not worried about Daryl, okay? Make me worry about them. I'd actually like that, some tension for the characters. That'd be nice. But anyway, they basically get taken in, and the biggest prediction I can make for this second episode is very simple. Carol is going to be found by the Romeo and Juliet couple that they keep advertising for this season. They're going to find Carol, and that's going to make Daryl trust them when they show up with Carol. Daryl's going to find all 3 of them, and then they are going to say, hey, we come from a town, the leader is kind of a tough one, but we can take you in, you know what I'm saying? And then they're going to bring them into the town. Now, the town is called Gelatin Mer or something. I'm French, y'all. Fun fact. So the first 2 seasons, I was actually having an easy time knowing what was, Now I gotta actually read the damn subtitles, so this should be interesting for me. I'm gonna get a lot of what most people's perspective is, having to read the subtitles. So that'll be interesting. Luckily, this whole episode's in English, so we didn't have to do that. But episode 2, we're probably going to have to now. So, but anyway, they go into Glaratin, blah, 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 blah. And when they go in there, basically, I'm going to have a feeling that they're going to learn about the exchange, for the daughters, for the guns and stuff, that the King of Spain makes them offer up. Kind of a dictator, move on his end, which I also find very strange, because if you're going to offer your enemy that you're stealing people from a whole bunch of guns every time, you'd think that they would have the guns to go in there and try to fight back against what you're doing. So I'm not sure what the mentality is there. I find it kind of a stupid one, if I'm being honest, so far. But I'm going to learn about it properly next week, and then we'll kind of discuss kind of what we think about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying with this show, y'all. I'm trying. I love Daryl. I love Carol. So I'm sticking it through, you know what I'm saying? I'm going through it. Doesn't matter how stupid or how weird it gets. I'm trying to give this a chance, and I'm hoping that next episode I can get some intrigue from this new community, because I'm not intrigued with this season. If you didn't tell from the review, I'm going to make it clear once again, I'm not intrigued with this season at all. I'm hoping that episode 2 can kind of give me something to chew on, where I'm like, oh yeah, that's interesting, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, that's what I'm hoping for. But anyway, the footage for this season, it does look good. The one thing I'm very interested in is the clip of Daryl on the motorcycle looking out, seeing the train, you know what I'm saying? And then he looks like to get on it and try to take down the train. A little bit of Red Dead Redemption, I feel like this season is going to get interesting once you finally get into what the point of it all is, you know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that it does just get interesting once we get into this town, and once we get into what's all going on, and then Daryl is going to be a badass and take down a train, and this and this, he's got the bandana, I feel like it's going to get interesting, it's just they're taking their sweet ass time, and for a 7-episode season, I am harsh on it, because 7 episodes, you better be getting to the point, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's at least for me. But yeah, I do like kind of, the look of these episodes, a lot of firefights, a lot of stuff going on. You've got Carol that looks to be doing a lot better. It looks like this place is going to help her out, which is good. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to have, more of this Romeo and Juliet couple, which I'm sure they'll get separated, or one of them will die, or something like that, you know what I'm saying? They're definitely going to do something tragic with them. And then we know that Carol has a love interest this season, so that's another thing we're going to see. I'm kind of interested as well in seeing this Dutch Van der Linde looking dude, the leader of this community. kind of find out what his deal is. Because I like his appearance. I like, what I'm seeing from the actor so far. So I'm hoping that he's good. He seems kind of interesting. He's definitely the character I'm the most interested in out of the new ones so far. We also got, I think, I think is her name. The cowgirl-looking girl that's kind of hanging out with Daryl. I think she's going to be getting introduced next episode. And we know that she got separated from her sister for over 10 years. And then apparently, she finally gets her sister back due to Daryl's help. So that should be interesting as well, too. Like I said, I think there's some interesting storylines coming up, And, I think there's some good stuff. I like the look of this town. Very Red Dead Western, esque, and it looks very interesting. We've got, the guys that have, like, the burns on them and stuff, or whatever the hell that is. And Daryl's like, we're going to have to fight them. And the guy's like, fight? And he's like, fight, So, yeah, should be some good action going on as well, too. You got Carol and them. They're building the boat. They're trying to get out of there. We know that season 4 is in Spain, so there's at least another season in Spain, unfortunately. But, again, I'm curious to see what we have for, the cliffhanger this season, because apparently there is a massive cliffhanger. So these episodes look good from the this season promo. The promo does look good, so I'm hoping that this season does start to grip me. I'm hoping these next 6 episodes bring the heat, you know what I'm saying? I'm rooting for it. I don't know why I continue to root for modern Walking Dead. It just simply isn't all that great quality, but I root for it because I love it. I root for it because I love the characters, so I'm hoping I can get into it, and I'm hoping that this is good. They claim that this is the best season of the spinoff, any spinoff from The Walking Dead. Doubt that's the case, because Daryl season 1 was a 10 for me, and this season already is not a 10 for me, because we had a slow, boring premiere. So, it's not going to be season 1 for me, I can almost guarantee that. The only way it would be is if I saw Rick parachuting out of the sky, and I was like, I'd be like, oh shit, okay. But, if not, then probably not, But, yeah, anyway, that's my thoughts. It looks good. It looks good. I just hope we get past the boring shit, and I hope we get into some interesting shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm hoping for. So, we'll be doing Q&As this week. We'll be doing all the, that fun stuff. Definitely let your comments, spread. Let those thoughts come out, you know what I'm saying, on what you thought. If you think I'm crazy, if you thought the premiere was great, remain respectful, please. I do appreciate the respectfulness instead of people just saying, oh, you're a hater, It's like, oh, okay, I mean, like, what do you want? You know what I'm saying? Like, I like the respectful comments, the people that could disagree, of course, but, share their perspective on why they liked it, but be respectful, and don't attack other people in the comments either, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I like to remind people of that, just because we like, to have peaceful conversations, you know what I'm saying? And everybody's allowed to have their own opinions. I know a lot of y'all know that. I'm just talking for the newbies that choose to be rude, you know what I'm saying? So, figured I'd bring that up, because y'all know me. I'm harsh on Walking Dead these days. I'm not as nice on it as I used to be, you know what I'm saying? But y'all know me. I bring you my real thoughts, and I will continue to give you my real thoughts. If I think this whole season's boring, which I hope to God it isn't, then, I will let you know. But I'm rooting for it not to be. I'm hoping that episode 2 can kind of pull my interest in and, kind of grip me a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? So, anyway, we're in it, though. Reviews every Sunday, so stay tuned for it, y'all. Episode 2, next weekend. Let me know your thoughts. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click subscribe so you don't miss any of the videos. Make sure to follow me on Dan's Reviews Official on Instagram, guys. And, of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos for The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon. Enjoy the rest of the day, guys, and peace out.
Born in the dark alleys, city of concrete. Dan's reviews blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected every plot twist beat. World gone mad, TV junkies did a treat. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a straight fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shedding TV light.